Obligatory podcast intro.
Welcome, everyone, to the Dollar Bin. I'm your host, Matt. With me, like always, my co-host, Adam.
Hey.
I'm covering a comic today called Doppelganger. What you got?
I got the Crimson Nun.
The Crimson Nun. So, my story, it's Doppelganger.
Yeah.
This is about a fat, schlubby man, a chubby, schlubby man named Dennis, who is basically tormented for about 2 days by a doppelganger, which I like. So I like the rules of this doppelganger, that when he has a host body, whenever he dies, the first person he sees, he turns into them. So the story starts with Dennis getting in a car wreck, and the guy dies, the other passenger or the other driver, and that is the doppelganger.
Yeah.
He shows up to his house that night like, hey, what's up? I'm you. Here are the rules. You're going to die in 36 hours. If anyone sees us at the same time, they basically turn into black smoke and disappear.
Yeah.
So it's really this story. This guy is a big wuss. He's a big old crybaby.
Yeah, he complains a lot, but he does do stuff.
Tries.
Yeah.
But he he gives up real quick.
Okay.
You know, like, he was real resolved. He had the gun. He was like, I'm just going to shoot this guy.
Yeah.
But he didn't know to cock it and chamber a bullet. So he gets pistol whipped and gets his ass kicked.
Yeah.
And then he runs away. And then he cries. And then he goes back to do something else.
Yeah, his friend seems to be the driving force, honestly.
Yeah, his oddly young friend, who's of age, but still really weird.
Is it Ricky?
Ricky. It's hard to tell how old Dennis is.
Really?
Like, when you look at him, it's like, man, he could be anywhere past 25 and possibly before 50. Any of those ages. It's hard to tell. And his friend is definitely between 20 and 25.
Right.
They play Dungeons and Dragons together, which isn't a clear indication, but he's married. Dennis is married with a child. So this guy basically, doppelganger, comes in and takes over his life. And then he has 36 hours to figure it out. And then it just kind of peters out and ends.
I like the ending.
Adam did like it.
I liked it more than he did.
A lot more than I did.
Mm-hmm.
The art in it was absolutely incredible. It has this pulp, golden age comics look.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoy the artist. His name is Emmanuel Zersh Javier, and the writer was Jordan Hart. This was put out by Alterna Comics in 2017. Now, Jordan Hart, this fella, has done 2 other series with Image, possibly more.
Yeah.
But I know for a fact he has done Dread the Halls, which you're going to love this. It is a horror anthology, Christmas style.
Wow, specific.
Yes, Dread the Halls. I'm sure you could have guessed it.
Yeah.
But yeah, bunch of artists, bunch of writers, all under Image umbrella, doing 3 series of Dread the Halls.
Image is good about those anthologies, and Dark Horse Comics is crazy good on the anthologies.
I don't think people know about Image. Like I know they know, but there's so much to their catalog.
It's insane.
And they're all so good. Like, I see so many ideas, and I'm like,
good,
this is an awesome idea. Oh, Image. It happens so much that I actually get tired of seeing Image. I actually get upset.
I skip over
Me
it
too.
a lot. Yeah.
Me too.
Otherwise,
I'm like,
half our show would be Image.
we could start our own other
Another
show
podcast,
that's just Image.
Yeah.
Only Image.
If we went chronologically, we'd be doing it 15 years.
We have more content than this, than just comics in general.
Yeah.
No,
Somehow.
Image is crazy. He did another comic with Image called Cabinet, which is like an adventure series with young teenagers.
Okay.
I didn't look too much into that one.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like
That's a YA type situation.
So it seems,
adult.
as far as the research I did, one with Alterna and the rest with Image so far.
Okay.
Now, the other guy, Emmanuel Javier, he has done this comic called Raven Nevermore. He's the artist. And because I love the art, I've already bookmarked this one.
Nice.
Gonna get it. Gonna read it. It seems cool. It is. It seems like a fantasy world where it's the metropolis of Cogtown, year X-120.
Okay.
So there's a Mortoni family that has a dream dust drug operation, and he basically tries to shut it down, but there's possibly a greater enemy inside of him. That's what the summary says.
Right.
That wants to get out. And I was like, you know what? That sounds kind of cool.
Nice.
Saw a sample of it. Incredible art.
Really?
Like, I hope this dude is still working and doing stuff because I think it's awesome.
Cool.
I'm gonna look him up on Instagram and stuff and see if he's around.
Cool.
And let him know I covered this because I think, and dude, it's different. It's different than the Doppelganger comic I covered. Same guy but looks totally different, and they're both incredible. Like I said, this was put out by Alterna. Now I've covered a few Alterna comics.
Yeah.
How many do you think you've covered, Adam?
I don't know, a few.
One.
I could have sworn I had done 2 or 3.
Lilith Dark. That was Alterna.
Ah, okay.
I've covered
I
Croak.
just see it all the time.
You probably do. Fubar is theirs.
Okay.
Fubar is the Nazi zombie things.
Yeah.
Or the zombie soldiers.
Yeah.
I think they're Nazis. That was a really big one. I see that all the time. And then, like I said, Lilith Dark. I did Croak. They got quite a few. This American Terror seems like a 2041, but like futuristic Wild West type thing.
Okay.
I'm just basing it off the cover.
Yeah, right.
That's why books have covers, y'all, for y'all to judge them. That's what it's for.
It's literally the entire point.
And then I also covered 0 Point Jumper.
Okay.
Nate messaged me about that one, trying to clarify some stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But see, all the information he previously had was from me.
Yeah.
So trying to clear up something I said with Future Man, I was like, this is difficult. I don't know what you're talking about, homie. But no, so I think I've covered 3 or 4, and you've covered 1. I see them a lot though.
Yeah.
And I think that's what you're thinking about is
probably.
just how often we see them. I mean, we're constantly looking up comics weekly, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many.
Well, I'm in the cheap section at half price. I'd see them like 1 issue here, 1 issue there.
Yeah.
Never like 10 in a row like all the Batmans have and the
Right.
X-Men comics they put in there. That's one of the coolest parts about half price is stumbling in there and stumbling upon 12 individual Batman comics in a row,
right?
Or whatever.
Like that never happens.
Yeah,
first off, and then that's cool.
Normal circumstances, that's not normal.
It's 12 issues of something you'd want to find.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. Right.
Which isn't the case all the time.
So this one, man, I got to give this 1 thumbs down.
Okay.
Just 1.
Yeah, almost medium.
I loved the art, but the story was just like it was fine.
Yeah, it wasn't up your alley.
No, it wasn't impressive. Now I love a clone. I love a man versus himself story because Dancer was incredible.
Yeah.
But again, it was probably Image, so I'm guessing. I really do think that was Image. I could be wrong,
Very
but
well could be.
probably was. But I do like a man versus himself story. I think it's cool. But this one, it just didn't grab me. It was fine.
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying it's bad in any way, but on this rating system, I'm giving it a thumbs down.
Yeah, it's just not right up your alley.
No, definitely not.
It's a little different.
It wasn't done super well either. And it seems like this Dread the Halls in the cabinet is way more high quality than this. This might have been first shot at it, possibly, a published comic or something. Who knows? I'm not saying anything against that guy, just not my thing. 1 thumbs down.
So I got the Crimson Nun, which captivated me with the cover.
Oh, yeah, I want to see the cover.
Okay, here you go.
That is cool.
It makes it look like a 50s or 40s cover, kind of.
Yeah, it does. I was going to say, it's got an old school kind of quality
The
to
logo,
that.
and it's like a painting, basically, the cover is. The inside's nothing like that. So it was written by Brian Ferentz. It was illustrated by Bobby Diaz, and it was created by Ben Dunn.
Bobby Diaz?
Yeah, this comic came out in 1997 from Antarctic Press.
Oh, well, that's why.
Yeah.
Nothing was good in the 90s, Adam.
Oh, that hurts my soul. I will say this, too. I noticed that they do a lot of splitting up of the coloring and lettering and stuff in the little bibliography thing at the front that you always, that like page where it tells you what everybody does and whatnot.
Yeah.
It'll have like page 1 through 4 this guy.
Oh, wow.
5 through whatever this guy, and like those, it seems like a lot of times they had 3 people splitting up the things, and they would do every other page, or they'd do 2 pages each in a row.
That's
it was weird. I normally don't see
I
that.
think it would lead to inconsistency, and if they all drew the same, why have them?
Yeah. Well, no, not the whole artist. The whole artist stayed the same. So it would be like lettering and coloring.
Oh, okay.
And then sometimes inks too. So
Got it.
everything but the actual main pencil.
Oh, then yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So this comic is based in 1938 for the most part. It is almost like a soap opera in a lot of ways. Just the way the tension kind of works and the dialogue. The dialogue's what makes me feel almost like a Spanish telenovela type of situation.
Which is pretty much like a soap
It
opera,
is.
right?
It's got its own flavor.
Yeah.
I feel like it leans more towards that.
More guns.
Yeah, for sure. So we have a main character. Her name's Crimson Nun. Her actual name is used in it once or twice, but it's supposed to be like a secret.
It's Jessica.
Yeah, it was
Nothing special at
normal.
all.
I think it was
Yeah.
Alicia.
Okay.
I'm 90% sure
It's
it
not
was
as
Alicia.
normal as Jessica, but still pretty normal.
Damn normal. Yeah, so Alicia is never called that. I'll just call her the Crimson Nun. Crimson Nun is the badass warrior nun. There's a whole convent of warrior nuns. So it's not like she's the only warrior nun. It's a whole... They're kind of like the police force almost.
Yeah, right.
Of the Catholic Church. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. So we have warrior nuns and magic priests in this. Magic priests have powers. They can see the future.
Sounds cool.
Yeah.
It sounds cool, Adam.
Yeah. So they are like the two main heads, like enforcement bodies of the church. The magic priests are really like well respected and high up in the church, even though they're just called priests. Or
Like
whatever.
regular priests.
We see a bunch of people get summoned to China, basically, in different ways. People are saying it's archaeological. This. People are saying this is part of the Bible. That. And so our Crimson Nun, after some people disappear into China, she goes to back up. She's the final answer. She shows up there, and I'd like to point this out. They said she took a plane, and it took them 5 days to get to China.
Yeah, see, when you said that, I thought you meant she was flying, because you said she flew to China.
It took her
and
5 days
But
flying.
I thought you meant actually flying, like she had powers.
Oh,
Because
gotcha.
the priest have powers.
Priest flies,
and he flies, and then I thought she was flying.
No, in a plane.
Because then you were like, in a plane, that wouldn't take 5
Yeah.
hours. So I'm like, damn, she was flying slow.
Yeah.
But no, she was just in a plane.
It's just
It shouldn't take 5 days.
He just guessed how long it takes to get
5
to
days
China.
straight.
Yeah.
Flying.
He said they said they stopped to refill twice on the way. Would they stay days in one place?
Yeah,
Like,
seriously.
it makes no sense.
Flew for 2 days straight.
The art in this is definitely not my favorite. All the faces kind of look alike, and all the Chinese and Japanese characters look like caricatures of an Asian guy, which not only is not super cool, but it makes it super hard to understand the comic. Who's who? They don't always announce, I'm Lin. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you kind of, and they're always, a lot of them are wearing the same like Chinese Imperial soldiers uniforms in it. So all those guys
not
look
only
exactly
same
the same.
face, but same clothes as well.
So they either have a Fu Manchu or they don't. That's how you can tell the difference.
So
with
they're
them.
either racist or not.
Yeah, exactly. So she gets there. It's some hullabaloo. There's some alien shenanigans going on. Possibly.
But she thought it was Hebrew shenanigans.
Yeah,
That's how
so-
they tricked her, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Did they do that on purpose? Or was that
The
just
guy
like a
told her-
miscommunication?
the guy who told the Vatican or whatever that it was Hebrew.
Yeah, he
but
said
he
that.
knew it wasn't.
Okay, so he did do it on
He
purpose.
did it on purpose. Yeah.
So he knew Crimson was going to come, or just...
He just needs somebody to go get it for him, basically.
Right, okay, got it.
Some of their team had got murdered. Those were the guys that got there first.
Mm-hmm.
That whenever they got there and they're like, hey, where is everybody?
Yeah.
They had all gotten killed. So there's the Cardinal Black, which was the flying magic priest earlier.
This badass bad guy
Super
that they
chill.
introduced.
He didn't kill people except for the other magic priests.
Mhm.
The only ones he ever killed. He didn't even kill people that were trying to kill him.
Nope.
So he was like a really cool bad guy. I thought he was going to find out he's the good guy.
Yeah, guess what he did? Nothing.
Didn't come back.
He didn't come back.
Didn't come back.
Or maybe he did and you didn't know it was him.
Yeah, I just couldn't tell. They're all wearing the
Like,
priest
who the hell is
outfit.
this dude?
He had a cool white cape. That was how you could tell
Oh,
him
nice.
the difference.
I was
between him.
thinking that while you were telling it, that like, if that was the issue with your comic, then like make it the silhouette test. You know what I mean? Give this guy one arm. So now we know that's the guy.
Yeah.
A different crosses. If they're all nuns and they're wearing the same nun outfit, give them different crosses, different jewelry, different color, whatever.
The Crimson Nun,
Pins.
Alicia, she's the only one that wears a different nun outfit, and it's just got some red on it and not a full face mask, but like a mask on her face. The other nuns just have open.
Right, yeah, like them,
whatever.
you know? Give them some tattoos, give them some piercings.
Something.
Something that would be obvious to know that's Sister Mary because she has the cross tattooed on her forehead. That's how we know it's her.
She's got the...
Nope, you blew it.
Uh-huh. So she's got the...
Don't try it again. It's not going to be funny now.
Oh, it would have been hilarious if I could have gotten it that second time. Damn
It would have been hilarious.
Yeah, it's good. All right.
We'll always lament your lost joke.
I wanted one of the nuns to have a fake eye, so it would be like a crucifix as her eyeball.
Nice. Okay,
Stuff
that would have
like
been
that.
funny if you got that.
Yeah, we gotta cut it off. So that's kind of like almost the wrap up. Is that you find out that it's not Hebrew. That the guy she's been fighting in China really doesn't care about her because she's not trying to take the tablets anymore.
Yeah.
So
they're not connected. He's just lonely.
He's being a dick and wanting to talk, basically.
He just wanted to chat with someone.
So she had to escape. That's the only thing. So that's kind of the end. She kind of escapes, and then they have a part after that where they're dropping off one of the discs, and she finds out they're actually dropping it off to the Nazis. And then we have a cool shootout at the end where the Crimson Nun and I guess just her have a badass shootout in a Nazi camp. So that part was cool. Yeah. And then it just ends.
It was always cool seeing Nazis get shot and stuff.
Almost no matter what.
No, that's always fine.
So that's how it ends. Obviously setting up like, this story could continue. Look at all these loose ends that haven't been wrapped up. Yeah, it definitely didn't continue. I dislike this. Yeah. Yeah, I really did. Antarctic Press has some cool stuff. I feel like their older stuff is actually a lot better than their newer stuff. They have a lot of like the manga influence style, and it's all, to me, it doesn't
translate well.
Yeah, it doesn't translate well
because they're not Japanese,
right? So Bobby Diaz is the artist, and I couldn't really find any more other stuff that he had done really. Without being like mean, I think his art was kind of just amateurish, I guess is a way of saying. It just wasn't up my
yeah, it wasn't your thing.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the best way to say we hate this without being mean. Dicks, yeah. We're saying, hey, Bobby Diaz, you suck, because we can't do it.
And then the writer Brian Ferentz wrote for another Antarctic Press comic, Warrior Nun Aurelia.
Well, so they were called. They
were called Warrior Nuns, but as far as I can tell, they're not directly. It's not continuing.
Oh, it's just something else.
Yeah, maybe in the same universe because it seems so similar.
Well, Warrior Nun.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gotta be
it's just,
right.
Like, well, they have a different artist, and this artist is one of the manga influenced ones, even though this one's a little older, which I said the opposite, but It looks exactly the same.
Oh, so Warrior Nun's older than Crimson Nun. That's what you just said?
It's another old one. Let me see. It is old. Oh, no, it's 1999. So it's newer.
2 years after?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I gave it 2 thumbs down.
I knew you were.
2 thumbs down.
I knew you were going to do that.
I have to mention this. The Warrior Nun Aurelia is written by Brian Ferentz, and is a different artist, obviously. This guy is very possibly worse than the other guy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, here, look. Look, it looks like a fucking shitty Vegeta. Here, look.
I think the coloring's better.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I'd say this is a little bit better.
So manga-ish.
Yeah, I see what you mean now. I totally see that.
Look at that. That's a cool shot.
That's not bad.
But yeah, so not my 2 thumbs down.
Oh, wow. Is that our first 2 thumbs down?
I thought I already did one.
You might have. All right, multiversal, crossoversal. You ready to do this?
That's right.
Okay, so this is where we take the characters from our comics and we make up a story on how they would meet, interact, and what they would possibly do.
Mm-hmm.
So yours is 1938.
Yeah.
But my guy is 8,000 years old.
Yeah, the main bad guy.
The main bad guy, the shapeshifter, or the doppelganger,
yeah.
is 8,000 years old. So he could easily have been around. And I want to connect him, not the main character.
Yeah.
We don't need...
We'd have to do more time travel portal stuff.
Yeah, we'd have to do
it
nonsense.
actually makes sense for your doppelganger to
So that would be cool. They just have to interact with, like,
he would be a mission.
He would. That's what I was getting at.
Yeah.
He has to do something involved with the church that gets the Crimson Nun's attention.
Yeah, exactly.
Or maybe he's working with the badass priest. Maybe the badass priest was him.
Man, he found a guy who had cool powers, and he was able to take over the guy with cool powers.
So in our cool story, he comes back as a villain, and the
Yeah.
Crimson Nun has to fight him, and then he turns to black smoke when he loses, and
Nice.
just continues his journey on.
Yeah.
But him versus the Crimson Nun would be pretty cool,
That honestly would be sick,
right?
especially if people didn't understand the way he passed on. Because then you could just kill him and throw him in a well or something, and nobody would see him.
Which was interesting because I was thinking there. I guess there really isn't a difference because he died in a car crash, and I think he said he had a heart attack right before. So he had a heart attack, and then he hit him in the car.
Right.
So whether he gets killed or dies, the same thing still happens.
Yeah.
The first person he sees, he turns into.
Yeah, but if he's you already, and you're alone, and you kill him, and then you bury him immediately.
Does he turn back to you or just nothing?
He would have to just die, and you would have to live.
Yeah, because he can you do the same person twice?
That's what I'm saying. I doubt it. If
It
with the
doesn't
rules,
seem like it,
with
yeah.
rules like that. No.
Yeah, it seems like it's real. So that means he might be the Crimson Nun in your story.
He could all take over.
Yeah, and then once he dies, he becomes the old man that dies at the beginning of my story, and then he becomes Dennis.
Bro, perfect.
Right?
Stitch it together perfectly, bro. I genuinely think it could be. You could do a cool story with both of them.
You really could.
It's
kind of like a Fallen.
Remember
the Denzel Washington vehicle?
So good. I always thought it was weird when they call that shit a vehicle.
Vehicle.
Is it because it's a vehicle to get across my I don't understand the.
Maybe it's a vehicle driving them further into their career.
That's kind of
because they normally only do it for like big movies, right?
Yes, yeah, they used to say it a lot more. I don't
for
hear
everything.
I don't hear it so much anymore.
The Pauly Shore vehicle, son-in-law.
I feel like it's when people are talking about it, like reporters and stuff will say the vehicle. I don't think the studios will call it that.
I've never heard anyone in real life say it either, except me
in
just
person,
now.
In person, yeah, I don't think so.
That was about
That's
it.
not
Except as a
normal.
joke, maybe.
It's not normal. It's obviously like a writer's room thing or like a journalist thing.
Right.
That's weird. It's a really weird way of saying it. But they could have like you said, they could have an awesome battle with just the Cardinal Black and the Crimson Nun, and then she kills Cardinal Black, takes over her, and then we get kind of our own version of your story where she has to figure it out.
Deals with someone else, or she takes them out in the 2 days that she has to live. That way, she's actually the Crimson Nun in your story. Yeah. And my character has gone off somewhere else. Became the old man or something. Because he was like 60-something years old when that story started.
Oh, right.
And he died and became Dennis's fat ass.
Yeah.
So it totally could. You could have that guy pretty much anywhere in history for the last 8,000 years.
Yeah, it's cool.
He's a cool character.
I can't believe nobody else got him in that amount of time because he didn't seem extra smart, really.
Dude, and think about it. 8,000 years ago, you would have been like, explain the rules. There's no law. We don't have the same society we have now.
It's so different.
Take him behind the rock and kill him real quick.
Immediately. That would have had to. You know what I mean?
Oh, wait, you're me? That's Uncanny Valley. They would have killed him immediately. Yeah.
First thing.
Oh my God, you look like me. Bash his head in with a rock.
Yeah. The bad guy's explaining to the guy he's copying, like, if people see us, they'll turn into smoke. And he's like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And he just stays there and kills him. 20 people turn into smoke, and he could not care less.
Just a pile of loincloths on the ground.
Do you know how many cows they had all together, bro? I am a rich and milk.
It's all mine now.
Mine.
All mine. All right. Are we done? Do we have another segment?
Yeah, we have another segment.
What's it called, Adam?
Random reviews.
Well, thank you, Stephen Wright. Before we get into random reviews, where we review stuff randomly, I heard a song the other day, and the lyrics, they hit me so hard, bro. Okay. And I just want to read the first verse.
Okay.
Because this is what really got to me. Okay, it says, "My childhood became a lie the day that Luke Skywalker died from being tired. How the fuck do Jedi die from being tired? My childhood became a lie the day that Han Solo just died and I didn't cry. I should have cried. I should have cried when Han died."
Okay.
That shit hits hard, bro. You took a shit on everything sacred when you killed those men. And with every dream I ever had, and now I'm stuck with nothing but pain in my heart. Kylo Ren's a bitch.
What the fuck?
This song's incredible. I'll show you when we're done recording. It's a metal band, and they're singing and screaming, and it's freaking awesome. But I'm joking, but the sentiment is true. Luke Skywalker dying, spoilers, from being tired, from being just too old, and just, I did too much.
Yeah.
Which there is precedent for him force projecting himself. He did it in the comics multiple times. I should have cried when Han Solo died. That one is what hit me because I was like, I should have. I didn't. They are Star Wars, the Houston Rockets, and the Houston Astros are my first loves. This was before anything else. Before I liked girls, before anything, I love the Rockets, the Astros, and Star Wars.
Yeah.
I used to go to my friend's house, my parents' friend's house, and I'd, hey, run to the back room, pull out the big Star Wars triple VHS, and it was all in one box.
Yeah, the gold and black one?
No, it was all black. And it had all three covers on the front.
Yeah, okay.
No, it had a separate cover that wasn't on the book.
You slipped
on the either movie. It was a separate cover. It was the one where he's pointing the gun.
Yeah.
So like the original cover for A New Hope.
Gotcha.
Not the one where he's holding the lightsaber. That was on the box. The one pointing the gun was on the full box.
Yeah, the slipcase cover
yes.
whatever. Yeah.
This one didn't have those. It had one slip cover with 3 tapes inside.
Yeah.
So what I would do is just open my hand, and whatever one landed in it, I'd watch it.
Nice.
And I wouldn't fast forward to dogfights or lightsabers. I watched the whole damn movie.
Yeah.
So I love Star Wars, and the fact that, these lyrics really said, I should have cried when Han died, and I didn't. Why? Yeah. And it really did get to me. I'm like, holy shit, man. That's like my childhood. I should have.
Yeah.
Han Solo was there, dude.
Yeah.
And Harrison Ford looks exactly like my dad.
Yeah.
They look a lot alike.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got some actual reviews?
Yeah, no. We never actually review in the random reviews.
Oh
I'm going to review
Leave
one
it,
thing.
bro.
No, I am going to review something.
I just reviewed that song. It's a good song. Reviewed.
There you go. That's true.
We do that.
So I got a few, but most of them I'm just going to name check. There's a YouTuber guy I watch. His channel is called Eons of Battle. He does like miniature painting and stuff. I've been watching a lot of the miniature painting stuff. He was cool. And then I read like a single issue. The first time Wolverine and Deadpool fight or are in the same comic.
Oh, really?
In the 90s, whatever.
I was gonna say it's gotta be old, right?
It is. It's old.
What happened in that?
I don't want to get into it, but the art in it is like most beautiful 90s Marvel art. Yeah, so it's like Rob Liefeld. It's like a good version of the Rob Liefeld
He
art.
just can't draw feet.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I do like a lot of his art.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was him. Maybe it was.
He created Deadpool.
Yeah, exactly. It just looks like super badass, super bright 90s art. And the battles in it, really good. It's one of the versions of Deadpool I really like. The first version where he does joke around. I would say the later first version. Because the first he barely said anything. He wasn't Mark with a mouth yet.
Serious assassin.
Assassin, exactly. And then talkative, kind of Spider-Man-y. But this was before he got the 2 voices.
Yes, yeah, before
So this is like
absolutely batshit.
Yeah. I loved his banter in it, back and forth with Wolverine.
Oh, that's cool.
They play off each other really well.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, they've always been kind of a duo there because people like seeing them together.
Yeah.
And they can fight all day and not actually kill each other.
Wolverine and Sabretooth are so popular together. They just fight each other all day, every day. You ever thought it was weird that they always were like, Sabretooth's actually a lot stronger than Wolverine? Did you ever think that was weird?
I mean, what's the point, though? There's a lot of people stronger, but he can't die. Like,
yeah.
And his skeleton is adamantium. Like,
yeah.
It doesn't matter that Sabretooth is stronger. He's got unbreakable metal claws that, like... Yeah, I mean, but it's kind of pointless, you know? I mean, unless you're talking Hulk and Wolverine.
Yeah, true.
Then the strength difference is actually, important. But
monumental.
other than that, what's the point?
Yeah, hell yeah. What was I going to say about Wolverine? It don't matter. So let me just spit out a couple other things. I've been watching tons of the David Attenborough documentaries, the animal documentaries again.
Yeah.
Animal Planet, blah, 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 all that different stuff.
Love them.
It relaxes me every time. It's great. And I like the ones on YouTube because you pick from a bunch of different series, so it won't all be fish or all be bats.
An hour of just South America.
Yeah. It would just be tons of stuff, which was awesome. And then last thing I'd like that I'd review is drawing and doodling again, because I only do it every once in a while. I only do it sometimes, like usually when I'm stressed and stuff, but it's so helpful for me to like just relax. And that's just something I think people would be like, I'm not a good artist, I can't really draw. That has zero bearing on
just do it. I mean, if it relaxes you. I don't find it relaxing. I get overwhelmed and then pissed that I can't get what's in my brain. And then I just get mad and give up.
It's funny because I guess I'm lucky because all I have in my brain is some squiggly lines and some dots and
your art's very abstract.
My name.
Oh yeah, if y'all definitely don't know this, but every piece he's ever done, his name is either blatantly sticking out
like
or hidden.
Yeah.
But his name is damn near on every single piece of art he's ever made.
Yeah, almost. And it's not even like I need to put that in there. Like it just is usually one of the first things I put down on a paper.
Yeah, you just start
it gets
from
me warmed
there.
up. Yeah, it gets me warmed up.
Well, it's funny. I have something that's actually been relaxing me.
Let's hear it.
It's Lil Jon's Total Meditation. Lil Jon, the crunk rapper.
Yeah.
He has a meditation channel.
Oh, he's got a whole channel.
It's legit and real, and he's like, hey,
that's what I was going to ask.
He's like, hey, everyone, I'm Lil Jon.
Yeah!
No, he's like, I know you are like, wait, the crunk rapper and producer, the guy who makes the hard beats, and yes, that's me, but we won't be doing any of that. This is all about relaxing, breathing, and it is legit serious, no yes or whats or okays, which I was expecting some, but none of them. See, before memes, we used just to yell Chappelle Show quotes at each other, and a lot of those were Lil Jon going, yeah.
So many of them.
So many. But I thought that was, I came in and heard my wife listening to it, and I was like, what is that?
Yeah.
And then she was laughing and then showed it to me.
Yeah.
So I lied. She's been using it,
Yeah.
but I've heard it and was like, wait, is that really Lil Jon?
That's funny.
And yeah, he's legit doing that.
His regular normal voice, I could see being
it's fine.
Not soothing, but like not abrasive.
No, not at all.
Definitely not abrasive.
No, he's like, hi, everyone.
Yeah.
This is Lil Jon.
I'd seen him in interviews back in the day, and I was like, oh, when he wasn't playing it up, I was like, oh, he's fine. Okay.
So the last season of My Hero Academia has come out.
Okay.
And I'm probably pretty late, but I wait for it to finish so I can binge it.
Uh-huh.
I think I got like 4 or 5 episodes left. And the last season ended. They have, the big bad guys are all in place. They got their plans. They're about to do something. And the last season ended with everyone in just an all-out war. Like the city has been evacuated. These guys are here because they know this bad guy will come find them. And it's just this extreme planned out that just turned to chaos.
Okay.
And it just ended with them fighting. And it's like, next season, the conclusion. And this season just started go hard as shit. Everyone's dying and almost dead and fighting.
Hell
and just
yeah.
It is so sick. It's 11 episodes of one fight. It's freaking cool as hell.
That's not how it normally is, though, is it?
No, because
It's more standard.
it's
less
weird.
fight.
It started really kiddie. Like, I felt like it was one of those shows that kind of grows with you, despite knowing that a bunch of adults are probably watching it. But like, it has this weird mix of, oh, it's super kiddie, but then this guy can touch someone and they rot and die. And so it's like
a conglomeration of
yes,
ideas.
kind of like a young teen verging on adult.
Okay.
Where it's like, yeah, it's corny and goofy, and like in the downtime, it's just the corniest. All right, guys, let's work harder to be better next year. And it's like, shut up. And then you get fights where people are dying and killing, and it just turns into wildness. So in a world where like 80% of the people have superpowers, and that's cool. They have this theory that they're like, eventually people will get so strong that they won't be controlled. And they're like, we're seeing that right now. Because not only are the bad guys, but like the minor bad guys are, quotation, pushing past their limits and doing crazy stuff. Like, real quick, one character's named Twice. He's pretty much Deadpool. He has two personalities, and he can Jamie Madrox, he can multiply himself.
Yeah, multiple man stuff.
There's a girl that if she drinks your blood, she can turn into you.
Okay.
So she drank a shit ton of his blood, turned into him, and then uses his power to multiply herself by like thousands.
Nice.
So there's just a swarm of this guy just piling over each other like zombies in World War Z.
That's
just
cool.
a wave of movement of this character.
That's
and
cool.
it was wild,
Hell
bro.
yeah.
So if you're thinking about My Hero, it's finished. Get into it. It's freaking cool. It's only 8 seasons, so it's not super demanding. A lot of them 20 episodes, something like that.
Okay.
So nothing crazy.
Yeah, sometimes they used to do crazy episode counts on some shows. Oh my God.
Yeah.
50 episodes for a season? How are you establishing a season?
Right, because that's double, because they normally do 25 for 24 to 26. And then if it's not that, it's like 11 or 12. So I've seen that. And then if it's not that, it's shorter, it's 6.
Yeah.
I've seen that too. I've seen all those. It's not as demanding as something like One Piece or Dragon Ball or Naruto, where it's like multiple shows, hundreds of episodes each. Good luck.
Nice.
Super cool, man. I've been enjoying it, and I'm one of those like I gotta finish it.
Yeah.
I put so much into it. The bad guy ended up being super cool, so I'm really excited to see him, and I know he's about to go off.
Yeah.
He's got someone stopping his power, and I know he's about to get it back, so it's about to go absolutely bonkers.
Hell yeah.
And March Madness. That's it. There's sports on TV, and sometimes I like to look at it. And I've been watching. Houston is number 2 in our conference, and Longhorns are number 7. So Texas Longhorns, number 7 in the conference. Houston Cougars, number 2.
Oh, okay.
So that's Big 12 and SEC. So big conferences. We're doing great in our little southern divisions there. It's a tournament, so one lose, you're out.
Yeah.
And so it's hectic, and it's so fun. I'll miss like 8 games while I'm at work and be like, oh shit, they're out. They're out. How the hell did they win? Texas was like 11. We beat the number 2 team, Gonzaga, last round. Freaking sweet.
Do you remember, I'm sure they still do it, on ESPN, they would do the 25-minute games where they would cut literally every single thing?
They do that late when they just start replaying stuff. They cut it.
I liked that.
Yeah, that's cool.
I would definitely sit through that.
I did too, but sometimes when I'm watching a game I already watched, I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
No, I missed all that. But yeah, it'll be classic games. They'll shorten them. That is really cool.
I like
so
that.
like people who don't like sports could easily digest it.
Exactly, yeah.
And that's all. That's all my reviews. So basketball's cool. Lil Jon Meditation, cool. My Hero Academia, cool. Boom, reviewed. Eat it, Adam. All right. We are on TikTok and Instagram at FlippinPages24. We're on Facebook at Flippin' Pages with Matt and Adam. New episodes of The Dollar Bin release every Monday on all platforms and YouTube. New episodes of our podcast, Flipping Pages with Matt and Adam, release every Thursday on all platforms and YouTube. Best way to support us, follow, rate, review on the platforms. Follow, like, subscribe, comment on the socials and YouTube. If you've done that, we appreciate it. If you haven't, you're just listening, we also appreciate that very much. And it's time to roll up our sleeves and hit the old hit the old dusty trail.
That's right. That's the saying, Matt.
Is that a saying? I thought I made it up.